Adobe has acquired Semrush for $1.9 billion in a cash deal. What does this necessarily mean for SEO and also SEO agencies? So let's talk about why Adobe actually bought Semrush. The number one thing is Semrush has been around for years, and they have the data, they have the intent, and they also have the distribution power in the local SEO and SEO agency space as well. So the main reason that Adobe bought Semrush is for the top of funnel visibility. So any brands are using their enterprise tools is able to see how they're getting mentioned online and also where their rankings are. So this allows these enterprise brands to basically view their search visibility in traditional or now AI SEO as well. And what does this necessarily mean, and how does this impact our industry as a whole? SEO is no longer a standalone channel. With AI search, everything related to business rely on web presence. Because for the most part, whenever you actually go after a company, they're going to search them up on Google to see where they're actually mentioned, right? A lot of people, especially AI SEO, will look at Reddit. If Reddit says this company did a very bad job, you're likely not going to go forward with it. And with the AI SEO and the Google overview search and ChatGPT, all of the data that's trained is pulled from Reddit. It used to be a lot was pulled from Reddit, but now it's more so distributed across the web. With AI search, everything related to business relies on web presence. So keywords aren't just used for ranking anymore. They're also used for signals, for content creation, for paid media, for click-through rate optimization, for AI personalization, also product. So a lot of the product managers that run these software companies, also SEO companies, they're going to look at Reddit to see how they can improve the product or any customer support on their end. And most of the time, like, people will go search up reviews of XYZ, so maybe on Trustpilot, and they also go to Reddit to find bad stuff about XYZ company. For the most part, people are always trying to find bad stuff about the company instead of the good stuff, because that's what hits harder on their end, right? So SEO tool evolution. So commodity versus embedded platforms. Standalone tools face margin pressure. And Semrush was bought to embed directly into search intelligence and visibility for enterprise customers. It's not going to be a standalone product where they're just looking at their rankings on Google, but it's also to build that entire enterprise tool suite that they have in terms of letting a brand know where they can improve on and also how they're ranking with that. So the agency impact this is where most SEO agencies will get it wrong. So they see this and think, I just need better tools. But the truth is, you just need a better offer. So agencies that survive will stop selling SEO deliverables and start selling outcomes and systems. For the most part, SEO is a very boring industry, right? Creating these backlinks, making sure that your website has those correct H1 tags, and making sure everything is internally linked is a very boring industry, right? However, local business owners do not buy backlinks or reports. They buy phone calls, they buy booked jobs, they buy revenue. The end destination of SEO, of paid ads, of any marketing service that you can provide a local business is for them to make more money. So your positioning needs to shift from I rank your site to I manage your local demand engine, turning search intent into booked revenue automatically. Just because an XYZ business is ranking number one on Google or on AI doesn't actually mean calls will come into their business if their business is not optimized for conversions. So this could include CRO, where you basically have their website actually be able to convert customers. But for the most part, like, if you're ranked number one, you're going to get a lot of volume, but you might not be able to convert at the highest percentage. The quiet part of the deal is AI. So Adobe is not just betting on search data, they're betting on search intent married to AI personalization. So what does this actually mean for us? This means fewer generic pages, more dynamic, intent-driven content, automated follow-ups, customer journeys, and less manual SEO work and more strategy. And AI can handle repetitive tasks like missed call follow-ups via SMS or customizing landing pages in real time. And your job as an SEO agency is designing a system, interpreting data, and not just stuffing keywords in a meta tag. Those days are far by gone, probably 10 plus years or so. The main thing that businesses are looking for is revenue directly to their business. So even if you were able to rank them number one, if you don't make them more revenue, they're not going to stick around for a long time. So if you run an agency, here's how to stay ahead of the curve. So number one, own a niche. Don't be a generalist SEO shop. Specialize so your offer feels like it was built one type of client. And build systems and create repeatable process that could cover visibility, conversion, and follow-up. So you could think of SEO as an engine that feeds your system and not the product itself. SEO can generate leads, but how do you actually convert the leads? Paid ads can generate the leads, but how do you actually convert the leads? With SEO, of course, there's going to be more warm traffic, and with paid ads, it's going to be more cold traffic. So on paid ads, you have to convert the clients a little bit more with follow-ups, but SEO is generally warm, but we still need to convert that warm traffic. And everything that you do will need to tie directly to revenue. So report on book jobs, calls, actual revenue, and not just rankings and traffic. So basically, the main thing that you need to do is you need to adapt to the call to action or you become irrelevant. The main thing that you need to do is not focus on the rankings, not focus on the traffic, but actually focus on, is your customer actually getting more jobs month after working with you? If they're not, we need to solve any bottlenecks possible, because even if you're ranking on page 1, if they have other systems in their business that's currently broken in terms of like follow-ups, in terms of like sales, we need to fix that, because for the most part, even if you're doing a good job, the clients might still churn from your agency because that they don't have their conversion mechanisms in place. And I hope you got some value out of this video, and I'll subscribe and I'll catch you in the next video.